What's going on? You are tuned into Kick'em Pick'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. Joining me again, one tooth short, we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, BurrOaks.
What's going on, man? I see you got a new cut. You looking fresh as fuck.
Well, yeah, I had a bunch cut off because she was just like, why don't you just have me cut it forward? And I was just like, okay, sure. My hair grows back fast enough where I'm just like, I didn't want to be like, I don't give a fuck, but I was just like, hey, you're the professional. Do what you think is right. She's just like, should I blow dry your hair? And I was just like, it's never gonna get blow dried again. So do you?
Yeah, the only time that shit gets done is here. But yeah, fuck it, let's go for it.
Yeah, it was one of those like she was like, so what do you do to fix your hair? I was like, I comb it, and then it's done.
I run a towel over it, and that's about it.
Yep, that's. So we're back again. Just finished the UCL group stages. What a fucking robbery by UEFA. The fact that Paris Saint-Germain is still in this competition is an absolute joke. The fact that more people aren't pissed off about it has me more angry. And I know nobody wanted to see Newcastle do well in their first time in the Champions League in like fucking 50 bajillion years, it feels like. But they got fucking robbed. And this is why I don't feel bad.
And then you gotta listen.
Hey, this is why I don't feel bad that this Turkish ref got his ass beat. There, I said it. Because refs ruin everything.
Yeah, and then you got fucking sit there and listen to Jamie Carragher tell you the stupidest shit you've ever heard. Like, oh, it's so nice that PSG made the UCL knockouts because it would just look wrong for Mbappe to be in Europa League. No, you know what, Jamie Carragher? I want him the fuck out of this competition. I want PSG sitting their ass in France, firing everybody and disassembling this whole squad because their fucking ownership group is a piece of shit. Their manager is a piece of shit. The fucking whole team is shit.
Well, the perfect situation that could have happened for Mbappe was they get knocked out and he goes to Madrid in January and can hop on our Champions League run. That would have been the ideal situation for him. But, I guess what's going to be even better is that so Real Madrid can draw can draw Inter or Paris Saint-Germain. I guarantee you we get one of those two. There's no way we get an easy draw out of this, even though
we always get a hard as fuck draw round one. Like,
I sent out the list of the names since 2016. Don't worry, I already put out the list.
Like they gave us Pool, they gave us fucking City, they gave us fucking PSG.
We had Pool like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, like they fucking hate giving Madrid a decent draw.
Valid points, but the whole team ain't shit. Thanks. All right. Anyway, let's get some more shit off our chests from last week's slate. A little bit of a rough run, especially over in England. So my first one is for Newcastle. Now, you got your ass beat by Everton, 3-0. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, bounce back game. They're going to beat Tottenham, go into Champions League, handle business at St. James Park. I thought that was going to be the shift, the transition there. No. That team with 12 injuries that's trying to play Champions League football on top of every other English competition is ran into the fucking ground. Kieran Trippier finally got a fucking sub today.
Yeah, he finally came off the bench.
Back. I think Newcastle has been lucky's a mean way to put it, but they've been lucky that they could fill in these holes from all the injuries. Obviously, they're pretty unlucky with all the injuries, but like, who knew that 17-year-old Lewis Miley was going to be such he's better than Longstaff. I will die on that hill. Lewis Miley should start the rest of the season. There's at no point, even when Tonali comes back, I don't know, man. You might have to earn that spot back from Lewis Miley from me. I think, if anything, if I'm Joelinton and I'm watching Lewis Miley, I'm just like, well, fuck, now I got to start scoring. Also, Joelinton banger today. Good shit, my man Joelinton. But Newcastle, 3 straight losses now. 2 of them at the fucking fortress that is St. James Park. It's just, I get it. A lot of games, not a lot of players, but damn. At least make it close. You got blown the fuck out in 2 of those games. So Newcastle, big fuck you for me. My next English team is Brentford. I'm done respecting Brentford. Outside of Embuemo props, I'm out on fucking Brentford. I don't know what happened to them. The midfield looks abysmal. The back line, like you lost to Sheffield United after they got their ass beat by Burnley. Like it's not like they're like, all right, fuck, we got done dirty by Burnley. Like let's show what we can really do. No. Those were the two worst teams, and one got blown the fuck out, and then you lose to fucking. Oh man, it blows my fucking mind that Sheffield United is getting any points in this league right now because them, Luton, Burnley, all of them should just be happy they're here for the rest of the season and collecting a check from that TV deal because they're all fucking trash. The drop off from Premier League to the Championship is so bad compared to usual. Like the teams aren't even fucking close. And I know the money plays a big role in that. You get like an extra 250 mil just for going to the Premier League. But god damn, England, for as much as you hype up your football, England, it's coming home, right? Y'all made soccer. No, you fucking didn't. You got to claim that you created the sport and have the level be so fucking low. It's crazy to me. It's almost as bad as the fact that an English manager hasn't ever won the Premier League. So I said this to you earlier this week, Oaks. Hey, when's the last time an English manager won the Premier League? Oh, they never fucking have. The last English manager to win the top flight league in England was a lead manager in like 1986. So again, a little confused there. I have one more English gripe, and it's West Ham. Score a fucking goal. That's it. Just score a fucking goal. Now, I thought the Fulham-West Ham match would be like a good match, and I really did enjoy watching Fulham. But West Ham, how the fuck? I don't know how West Ham gets this star forward every fucking year, and then they run into the same problem, which is, hey, we can't just rely on Jared Bowen to get us a fucking goal. Like, Kudos is now, I don't know, is he a right wing now? And we're putting Bowen at striker. Didn't you buy Kudos to be a striker and Bowen's been cooking at right wing? Seems like a weird switch to me. West Ham never knows what the fuck they're doing, but they're massive. We have a European title. It's just the third division European title, but hey, we won one. So fuck you, West Ham, as well. Vallecano not beating Celta Vigo at the crib. Yeah. Not even giving us a fucking goal. Give me 95.
They had like what, 20 fucking shots on target too? Like
they started RDT. I was so confident.
Yeah.
How do you not win this game? You are the home team. What? So what is my argument for backing Rayo Vallecano over again? That being said, I'll probably take Rayo Vallecano this weekend.
Yeah, I already like him.
Yeah. And then my last one is Xavi. So Xavi,
bitch boy.
I have just never seen a manager lose so ungracefully. This man did 3 interviews after getting his ass beat by Girona saying, no, I feel like we should have won the game. No, we should have won that game. You lost by 2 fucking, you let up 4 fucking goals.
You got smoked.
When did you think that you should have won that game? Because the scoreline says your ass. Your players say your ass. Shit. The fucking table says your ass. You're fighting for a Champions League spot right now, Xavi. And my favorite part about Xavi is, so as you know, Xavi, Spanish legend, to some, not to me. He rode Iniesta and Messi's coattails, but, that's my hot take. Whatever, I'll die on that hill. Zidane greater than, it's not even close. Now, some of the players that aren't Spanish are complaining. They're like, hey, why does the media always blame us and nobody says anything about the coach? Well, what a funny coincidence that the Spanish media doesn't want to slander
the Spanish
coach. What a weird fucking coincidence. And on top of that, he takes absolutely no blame either. So why would they blame him? Is he in the hot seat? Yeah, he has been for like a fucking month. You're barely in the top 4.
Lowest winning record of any Barca coach in over a decade.
Yeah, so it's just weird that he gets so many passes. And if you guys didn't know, they're in a rebuild again. So last year they were back. They won a Spanish Super Cup, so they were back. The year before that, Xavi saved us, and they were back. PK claimed they were back. PK then had to retire because they couldn't afford to pay him. So they've been through 3 rebuilds now in the past 2 years. And it's crazy hearing that they're back anytime they win a fucking game or 2. And then all of a sudden they start losing and looking bad. Then it's, oh, well, we're under construction. We're rebuilding right now. Dude, you're Barcelona. You're not allowed to. You know what our rebuilding year was? It was fucking 2019. Cristiano Ronaldo left, and Ben said, hold on, let me throw this backpack on. Because that's what real fucking players do. Hey, you probably haven't spent any money or anything to get any new players, right? That's why you're in a rebuild. Oh, wait, you bought the best striker of the last decade? and now they're blaming him for everything? What's even worse is hearing you guys talk about, oh my God, Charles Felix. Oh. This dude's got 2 fucking goals this season. 2. We're halfway through. It's fucking week 15.
You know what's even more annoying? Xavi gets absolutely nothing from the Spanish media, and a draw means Ancelotti out. Ancelotti needs to be fired. He's washed. We have no fucking room for Ancelotti ball here. Can't wait to get rid of the Italian and shit on him, but we gotta suck Xavi's dick because I don't know how else to write a newspaper.
Yeah, dude, you're catching it. There's a higher standard here, baby. Real Madrid. So I'm looking and I'm seeing that I didn't write down any of the games in the banner, so we're just gonna be doing this live for you. But first one, we're gonna.
Well, I got some fuck yous.
I forgot.
If you want to work on some banners real quick,
I
was still jotting down a couple of notes when we started. Some fuck yous. Let's start with Napoli. Score a fucking goal. Like, I'm glad Juve won. I'm glad the under hit. But Napoli, score a fucking goal. God damn. Number 2, it's on here every week. You guys know it. You guys love it. Spanish refs. Fuck you. Like I said, we don't condone this sort of action, but like, I 100% get why they beat this shit out that ref. Because like, if you watched Getafe versus Valencia, that ref needed his ass beat. That dude was handing out red cards left and right because he didn't like the way people fucking looked at him. In the end, that was obnoxious. That said, Valencia, get your shit together. Don't take a red and then not score a goal. Getafe, also embarrassing that at your own house you could only get one on Valencia who was on a red. Then you take a red and Valencia gets another red and you still only get 1 goal. There was nobody on that pitch and you only got 1 goal. That's fucking ridiculous. It has to be better than that, Getafe. Next up, Wolves. You played Nottingham at home. Win. Like a 1-1 draw. Okay, what? You're better than Nottingham. Nottingham's going down. Win the fucking game. So yeah, kind of pissed about that. What else here? I don't even want to say fuck you to Brighton because it's just hilarious that they lost to Burnley.
I wanted to say fuck you to them also, but I also was like, yo, they got a bunch of injuries. Like, this is where we stopped betting Brighton. I said that 2 or 3 weeks ago. For sure.
Atalanta getting that late fucking goal to win it against AC Milan. Dickhead move. I personally wasn't on AC Milan, but I know Mike the producer, who's always in here, was. And I think Leg was on them. Draw no bet because the number was really nice. But yeah, that at the death goal for Atalanta, fuck you.
That both teams will score over 2.5 though, still hit, so we ain't even mad.
Yep. It's not even like a real fuck you. It's just I'm frustrated because I know Isco, that goal go like that. That's got to be in the net, dude. You can't go off the woodwork like that. Like you're so much a better player than to rock the woodwork that hard. Also, just everybody on both teams' finishing ability, because there should have been 16 goals in Betis versus Madrid. Like Joselu had 3 that should have been in the back of the net.
Joselu may have cost us 3 points because we were easily going to get that foul, and then he continued play and missed the entire fucking net.
Yep.
I'm glad he got 2 goals in Champions League.
I am too. I'm glad he got a brace the other day. Villarreal, score 1 fucking goal. Like Sociedad beat your ass in your crib, and you couldn't even get a show me some respect goal. I watched your Europa League match on Tuesday. There's nobody in that fucking building. You're losing the entire fan base and the town. Like, if you don't start fucking putting ball, like, the reason people show up is because you at least put balls in the back of the net, especially at home, and you can't get 1 versus Sociedad, who had a ton of midweek football to worry about. Yikes. Sevilla, you're pieces of shit and you're dead to me. Just
That's
I
another
don't
one.
know. I don't know how to sugarcoat it. You're pieces of shit and you're dead to me.
They're in another relegation battle, so they have their own issues.
Chelsea. Wow.
Also to pile on the Sevilla one, I had over 4.5 cards. You know they only got 4 cards.
Of
You're playing
course
Mallorca,
they
you only
did.
got 4 fucking cards. Bullshit.
Chelsea, you got rolled by Everton, and Everton's cooking now. And I'm sorry if Stink's watching, but god damn, Chelsea, you down bad, fam. I don't care about France. Oh, Leverkusen, win your game. Just like do it. You're playing Stuttgart. I don't respect them. Yeah, they're better at home, but like you're Leverkusen. I know you're undefeated for 22 matches straight, but like win the fucking game. This is the first time you have Bevel number in forever. You're over 1.5 goals was like minus 110. Just score 2 fucking goals and win the goddamn game.
I cooked that game, so I'm hype on that one. You're welcome, everyone. I literally told you at 2 a.m. the night before Boniface assist. I told you throw it on.
Yeah, it was great. I played it. It was great money. It actually saved my weekend pretty big. So I appreciate that. And it's kind of a dickhead move to say like fuck the fan who had a heart attack and died in the stands at Granada. Well, fuck that fan. Fuck his heart attack. Fuck his death. Play the rest of the fucking game. There was no need for that.
I don't know if I can agree with you. I might have to disavow that one.
That's fine. I don't think that game should have been postponed. I'm also pissed that my bet got voided because
Are you? Because they ended up tying.
Yeah, like I'm pissed because it should have still been like I should have been able to hedge out of that for profit instead of just getting my money back because they were up 1-0. Like that money line would have been like minus 375 on the restart, and I easily could have made my money back. I could have made more money hedging out of that than just getting my money back on the push. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna bitch about Champions League too much. We covered the important shit. Galatasaray, just win the fucking game in Copenhagen.
Oh my god!
Like nobody wants
to Copenhagen, bro. They were literally, like when you see hockey players diving on the ice to block shots and shit. That's what I was kind of picturing with Copenhagen in the last 15 minutes of that match. Holy shit! That last 15 minutes was electric, though.
Yeah, they were fucking defending like their hair was on fire. You could tell Galatasaray was just building pressure. So yeah, I mean, like I personally had a little action on Galatasaray to advance. I'm kind of pissed that didn't cash, but I am happy that I still get to shit on Man U fans because like that's who the bet was for, so that I could talk shit to Man U fans on Twitter. And like even though Copenhagen advanced, same principle still applies. One more fuck you just between me and you and everybody else watching. The guy who thinks that he's trolling me by being like, yo, did AC Milan win their group? No, they didn't. It sucked. We saw the shady PK by PSG, but like, if you think you're getting under my skin by being like, see, I told you AC Milan didn't advance, I just want you to know that I hedged that future bet from September for profit and free rolled 3.5 to 4 units of profit for $0. If you know anything about gambling, taking a plus 175 to risk $0 and be able to return almost 4 units, that's a good bet. You'll take that 150 times out of 10 because that's why you take futures positions, to hedge out of them, make them be profitable no matter what, and that's what we did.
All right, you good? You feel better?
I feel much better.
All right, there we go. That was last week's fuck yous, guys. Hope everybody else feels better. If you have any other fuck yous, throw them in the chat. I'll throw them up for you guys, and I'll talk shit on whatever the team is.
Facts.
I got you. We're going into England. I don't have a big England slate here, but all the games that I have, I really like. On top of, I'm really excited about the Burnley-Everton game, even though we're not going to talk about that. But I do want to mention Sean Dyche, revenge game, going back to Burnley, the team that got rid of him at Turf Moor. I don't know. I'm just saying Everton's getting out at the right time. Everton plus 115. I'm just saying, Anyway, we'll start off with my favorite one of the weekend. Man U fans, get ready for this. It's Newcastle United versus Fulham. What a fucking game this is going to be. We have Fulham in absolutely red hot form, putting up 3-4 goals a game nonchalantly at this point, blowing teams the fuck out. I still am impressed with their loss to Liverpool. I'm considering that a win, even though they lost. But you head to St. James Park, which usually is a fortress, but heartbreak for Newcastle. A whole lot of games, still injuries. Dan Burns is back, so we'll see if that's really going to affect it. But I think you're getting fantastic odds on a 2-foot talk special. The 2-foot talk special in this game, Vegas respects the fuck out of that Newcastle defense, and I get it. But when you have a team like Fulham who's just firing shit, they're getting fucking oh my god, blanked on his name, striker for Mexico, Jimenez. They're getting Raul Jimenez to score goals. I don't think you realize how difficult that's been over the last 3 years.
Yeah.
This dude cracked his skull open and forgot how to score. They're having him score now. Willian's old ass is scoring. Iwobi's coming out of the midfield to score. They're getting goals from fucking everybody at Fulham. Even after all the transfers, Sullivan left, Mitrovic left, they're still got the offense, and it's just ticking right now. Now they go into St. James Park, which, again, is a fortress, but no Nick Pope. Dubravka sucks. Dubravka is a fucking trash goalkeeper. We saw that evidently against Tottenham. Shout out Joelinton for getting us a 2-foot-talk special. But when I watched him for Richarlison's second goal that he mistouched and had no business scoring, Dubravka came out and then realized, oh, it's pretty stupid to come out. Mind you, the game's still going on. There's no pause button for goalkeepers. So he's just standing in the middle of the box for no fucking reason. If Richarlison scores a brace against you, that doubles his total. That's double his total from last year. You're trash.
Yeah, you're
now,
trash.
I'm throwing Karius in over fucking Dubravka. I'm calling up David De Gea like, yo, dude, you still got them gloves? What's good? Like, you tell me that it wouldn't be just poetic justice that De Gea goes to Newcastle and Newcastle finishes in 4th above Manchester United. Tell me that just wouldn't be poetic justice. Ten Hag out. Anyway, I'm taking the 2-foot-talk special in this one. I don't care to pick a side. I don't think the odds are that great for Newcastle or Fulham. I think Newcastle is like -115, which is probably one of their better home numbers. But I'm not betting against this Fulham team right now. That run they gave Liverpool, it still sits with me. So I'm not taking a side in this one, but I love goals. I think the prices are all beautiful. I'm going to take a Iwobi shot on target again. It's probably going to hit again. This dude has scored every time I take him for a shot on target also, if you're feeling really ballsy. But, yeah, I love goals in this one. Oaks, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same thing here. I thought the Newcastle number was really nice, but I also know how much football Newcastle's been playing and how poor they've looked recently. It feels like a get-right spot here at home, but this Fulham team, like you said, is red fucking hot. I definitely don't mind a 2-foot-talk special, but I think you're getting a fuck ton of value on both teams to score. Yes, it's juiced to -140, but just find one other EPL thing you like to parlay it with, and you got plus money.
I was going to say, take both teams to score and then a Iwobi shot on target. I bet you that bet looks fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it'll be like almost plus 180.
Yeah, also, kit game here, going to probably be kind of shit. I think one of them is going to wear a funky-ass jersey, but it's going to be a lot of white and black out there.
Yeah, somebody's got to throw on the
dope. Yeah, if Fulham has some dope, like murdered out kits, I say wear them, and then Fulham or Newcastle will wear those ugly ass green ones they got. So, I'm picturing both these guys on the field, and it's just going to be ugly to look at. Football is going to be beautiful though. Next one we got Arsenal versus Brighton. I almost didn't put this game on there because I feel like the disrespect of Brighton is at an all-time high, and they play Arsenal very well every time they go at them. That being said, they do have a bunch of injuries. Arsenal's like -200 something. There's not a lot that you can get out of this game, but once I get a lineup, I'm going to have a whole bunch of props between my boy Yao Pedro, Mitoma, Martinelli, Saka. This, I think, is going to be an Odegaard game because I hear you guys talking shit on him again. He never shows up in big games. That's your fucking captain. You guys bitch about everything. Holy shit.
Didn't he score the only goal you had versus PSV? No, that was not.
That was in Keita. Yeah. That was in Keita. But, you know, what? And also, I don't know what you consider a big game. I get it. Aston Villa at home is a very good side. You guys played them very well, though. You could argue that you were the better side in that loss.
Right.
And to all of a sudden, like, you're pointing fingers at Odegaard, who has been your best midfielder for, I don't know, the last 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
And he's got your armband. I think that's weird. And I would like to say that Odegaard answers those calls a lot of the time. So if you're going to call him out, I expect to see him jacking a little bit more. I'll probably take him to score or assist. I see you guys have decided that you're just like, hey, no, let's make Kai Havertz feel really special because he can head the ball in every 4 games, even though he misses 90 million fucking chances in between those. Let's be nice to Kai Havertz now. But I lean
Kai
Arsenal
Havertz, good
here.
job staying on sides this season.
Hey, all you do is move him back in the midfield. Now he's good. Look at that. I got the prime from Stink. Thank God. All right, Stink, you can leave. Thanks, man.
Come on now.
The only thing that I want to give Brighton credit for really is De Zerbi. He's a great manager, and I think that he will have this seems like one of those games that he's gonna like be watching a shit ton of film, and he's just gonna be on his shit. Like, he's got a specific plan for Arsenal. He's that type of manager that gets up for these big games. Wow, this is the first nice thing that Stink has ever said to me. What a good guy. Thanks, Stink. What do you got?
I like goals here. Arsenal, you've been really leaky at the back. You haven't been keeping clean sheets at all lately.
You missed that segment. Sorry.
And yeah, you just can't keep clean sheets lately. And Brighton's got a lot of firepower. So I like both teams to score here. It's -134. It is a little heavy on the juice. Both teams to score over 2.5. Didn't even shop it around. I saw -105 on FanDuel. You can probably get that at a plus number. I do like the 2FootTalk here. Both teams to score over 2.5. Arsenal, you're at home. You should win this game. I don't think you guys need to hear me tell you how much I dislike Arsenal fans. I do think the Arsenal squad's good, though. So, like, don't get it twisted. I'm not shitting on Arsenal here. I'm shitting on everybody who supports Arsenal and won't shut the fuck up on the internet. Because
I'm not shitting on like just the 11 guys you have in the field. I just mean the millions of fans you have. Fuck all of them.
Right.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. People who want to slide Arsenal into conversations with Madrid and Byron and I have assholes like Jamie Carragher telling me, other than Man City, Arsenal's the best team in the UCL. Really? Because Madrid won their group 6-0 and it had Napoli in it.
Yeah, what are you going to do? This game also, the last 4 times has had at least 3 goals in it. So yep. I'm here for the goals. Also, great kick game. We get the red versus the blue. It's just classic.
It is.
Next one I got Brentford versus Aston Villa. Now, you're looking at this and it's probably like, oh, easy, Aston Villa money line. Aston Villa's away record has me nervous. That being said, I just watched Brentford lose to Sheffield, and Aston Villa is +115. So I'm on Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins game, I don't really see who's going to stop him. I think that they're going to be in a lot of trouble if Diaby is starting as well because, I don't know why they can't play Leon Bailey and Diaby at the same time also. I don't know if fucking Aston Villa just hates pace, Unai Emery. What the fuck? It's just weird, too, because he'll swap them out, and it's like, oh, look, another really fast guy that can shoot and make shit happen in offense. Imagine if you played them at the same time. It's kind of like I'm still waiting to watch Fekir and Isco at the same time. What the fuck are we doing? But I like Aston Villa here, even with the away record. I just can't back this Brentford team. This Brentford team, you lost to Sheffield United. Like, I really can't get past that. You lost to the worst team in the league. I think that, what is that, Sheffield's only win that you gave them? Maybe they have 2. I don't know. I'm here with Aston Villa, though. Unai Emery ball. We've been telling you guys this for about, I feel like 2 seasons now. It's time to – I like how they had to beat City and Arsenal for you guys to be like, oh, yeah, they're kind of real. Oh, are they?
Right. When me and Leg told you that they were a top 6 team at the beginning of the season and would fight for top 4. Yeah.
The fucking haters that didn't want to put them as title contenders, I was like, okay, guys. I'm sorry. You don't recognize this name, so we can't put it up there. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Unai Emery is a great manager. I was calling it for him to win EPL Manager of the Year last year. He kind of, the team just didn't super do well down the stretch, but did well enough to play in Europe. So, I mean, everybody knows I'm a big Unai Emery guy. I love this I love this game. I do like Villa on the road, even though their road record has been kind of shaky. 2-foot talk special here at -120, -115. I like that a lot. Villa is leaky at the back, especially on the road. Brentford in their own building is very tough. So, yeah, give me both teams to score over 2.5. I think the number on Villa team total over 1.5 is really nice as well. So, I'm hoping for a little 2-1 Aston Villa win.
I'm just looking at the past matchups. The last two, they tied 3-3, 1-1, and then Aston Villa blew them the fuck out 4-0. That was at home, though.
Yeah.
Aston Villa has not beaten them in Brentford in God knows how long. Or
yeah,
maybe ever.
Brentford, yeah.
Aston Villa averages almost 2 goals against 2 away. That's the only thing that makes me worried. But I also just watched this Brentford team not able to get 1 on Sheffield. So last English game I got for you guys, and it's Liverpool versus Manchester United. This to me is like the classic. When I started watching Premier League back in like 2003, 2002, this was like the classic matchup. It was Man U versus Liverpool. Man City didn't exist yet. They were still over in the championship. No oil money, no Qatar state powered to fucking fund them yet. So it was Liverpool versus Manchester United. This is like the big boy derby for these. These two hate each other. And I know that I've spoken to both fan bases, and they both call themselves the Reds, and I know they both fucking hate that the other does it, and that's my favorite thing about it.
Yeah.
As much as it pains me to say this, I kind of am feeling Manchester United.
I understand why, because the conversation is already going on. Ten Hag, you lose this game. That's your last game ever as a Man U coach.
Yeah, it's that and the fact that Liverpool's like minus fucking like
and
Man U is
Alisson's
plus
out.
700. I can get Man U at plus 1.5 at even money.
And there's no Alisson back there.
I also think that this Man U offense is like slowly figuring it out. The only thing that's really holding them back is Ten Hag has no idea who he's putting on that.
He has no idea what he's doing.
Ever. Garnacho is going to have himself a day here. Trent is awful at one-on-one defense. I also think Trent's going to be bombing forward because there's no left back right now for Man U because Luke Shaw's been playing center back. And I think Maguire just got hurt. So who the fuck knows? Is it going to be Johnny Evans or Varane? So you tell me if you put Cody Gakpo or Darwin Núñez up front there, he's just going to have to deal with Varane and Johnny Evans. Like, I know I'm giving you guys the hard sell here for Man U, but I just don't see Liverpool blowing them out. Like, if I can get Man U at plus 1.5 at like minus 120 or around even money, I'm fucking running with that. Man U usually gets up for this. Very rarely do they get blown out because when they do, it's fucking on every single piece of social media that one fan base has. They will remind you of this for the next 3 seasons until you beat them again. And even when you beat them, it's like, yo, remember when we beat you 7-0 at Anfield? Fuck you. Like, they love doing that shit. So
they do.
The derby logic in this one is kind of what's fucking me up. And that's why when I see Liverpool at that kind of line, I'm like, well, now I have to take Man U on the spread.
Yeah, and Liverpool.
Also, if Rashford starts, he has to do something this game. Otherwise, he's getting sold. He's done.
Yeah. Listen, this Liverpool back line is fucking atrocious. Yes, they do keep somehow grinding out wins, but you gave up a goal to Crystal Palace. You gave up 3 to Fulham. You tied fucking City, which I guess impressive, but with no Alisson back there and TAA and Virgil van Dijk ain't a young buck anymore, dude. Like, he scored a sick header goal for you, but like he's kind of a liability back there right now. He's also falling a lot, and look, he don't look like the same VVD that's been back there holding down that back line for the last 3-4 years. So I can see why you think I can see a Man U spread here. I don't think they win outright.
Man U's gonna blow them out. I'm looking at the head-to-heads. It was Liverpool beat them 5-0. Liverpool beat them 4-0. Man U beat Liverpool at Anfield 4-0. Man U beat Liverpool 2-1. Liverpool beat Man U at Old Trafford 7-0. Man U's about to win this shit 7-0, guys. Follow the trends. That's how betting works, right?
Yeah, but here's the deal. No Allison, that's a problem. That's a big fucking problem. So there's goals galore in this game. Take over 2.5, over 3.5, over 4.5, whatever you want. Just there's gonna be a billion goals in this game.
Yeah, I think Matip is also out injured, so we'll see who Liverpool starts if it's going to be Joe. I love Konate, though. He's just a little reckless, and he needs to play more regularly, but I think he'd be sick over in the Italian league. Juventus, what up? Just saying. That is my this is also going to be a card game for me, depending if the ref's a pussy or not. Forgot to say that. Moving on, we're going to the greatest league. Well, they just play the greatest football over there. It's no football.
It's La Liga.
First things first. This game's going to be a banger. These jerseys are also fucking identical, so I don't know what they're going to do. We got Bilbao hosting Atletico Madrid in the Basque Country. This is going to be a bloodbath game. I need to figure out who is reffing this game because there's a handful of refs I fucking despise in Spain that I know will cater to one of these teams. I won't say which one.
Probably the team that just got no foul calls against them when we played them.
My favorite part is when they had more fouls and then less cards than everyone else too. I like when that happens. Bilbao at home. What can I say about Bilbao in the Basque Country? It's just beautiful to watch. The crowd gets behind them. It's loud as fucking there. They play that physical, rough brand of football. And when you're in the Basque Country, I get the sense that you might be a little scared. Make sure you eat a lot of fiber. Make sure that shit is together. You don't want to have too many liquids because we'll see the shit running down your leg real fucking quick. All right? Now, Atleti, they did rest Morata. I like that. We'll see how his hair looks for this game. That's probably going to be make or break for me. But I love Bilbao in this. Bilbao draw no bet if you want to play it safe. It's sitting around like minus 130. I think it's a very bettable number. Inaki Williams is on fucking fire. Yum. Run it into the ground until he hits the post 4 times and doesn't score. That's inevitably going to happen, but I don't think it's going to be this game. Inaki Williams, also don't be like, oh, I'll wait a few minutes. He can score in the first. He is a counterattack just magnet. He's
he's probably the 3rd or 4th fastest dude in La Liga.
Again, depending on the ref, I'll probably end up taking fouls on Savic, Hermoso, and Jimenez because they're all fucking hacks, and they got to guard the Williams brothers. Both Williams brothers are fucking fast as shit, the main source of attack for Bilbao, and unbelievable on the ball. My favorite is when we get the Nico Williams to Inaki Williams. You're like, holy shit. Their dad is probably so proud right now.
Facts, dude. Listen, I fucking love this game. I hate to disappoint you, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of goals in this game. Bilbao at home, they'll play nasty defense, and they will beat the fucking piss out of you. We all know that Atleti likes to play fucking borderline dirty, and they're on the road here, and they would love to walk out of this building with a single point. I don't think that they're going here after midweek football, which granted they did win 2-0. They had a VAR, but shout out for them, just VAR for taking that late one in the first half back. So we hit our under. But I mean, listen, Bilbao had the game postponed. That's always tough. They had to stay in the city an extra night. It's uncomfortable. You got to get back up for another game, which is probably why they drew to Granada because, they scored in the first 10 minutes. They were going to beat the absolute brakes off Granada.
I don't want to be that guy, but Granada had a little bit of shady voodoo, angels in the outfield shit going on.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
as a club, this is the fans' game now. We can't lose.
Plus, you're at home. You get to go home at night. These guys had to stay in a hotel room without supplies. They didn't fucking pack like they were staying another extra night in Granada, which is always tough for Bilbao. I do think that they get the fuck up for this game, but I like both teams to score. It's sitting at minus 139. It is pretty juiced. I like the under 2.5. I kind of feel a 1-1 draw here. That said, I really hope Bilbao wins.
Hold on, I'm looking for my Bilbao card. I want to say it's Vivian, but no, he isn't hurt. Okay, yeah, it's Vivian. All right, never mind. And you already know, I don't know how many times I have to say this. De Galarreta, 2 fouls, hits every single week.
Yep.
Every week. This isn't an exaggeration. You can go check the stats. Every fucking week. This man If he doesn't score an own goal, it's 2 fouls. So every fucking week. Next one I got for you guys. This is the what a bunch of douchebags derby. Valencia hosting Barcelona. Guys, this
Barcelona
is like
just lost to Antwerp, people.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'll say, but this is also like the perfect bounce back game for them because Valencia sucks dick. They're fucking garbage. They are absolutely garbage. On top of who are they missing now because of red cards? I feel like we're kind of overlooking the fact.
Yeah, they did get 2 people thrown the fuck off the pitch.
Yeah, they had a bunch of people thrown off the fucking pitch. They're in losing form right now. I don't know. This is like a perfect situation for Barcelona, which is also a team that they always beat Valencia. Let me look up real quick the last time Valencia beat Barca. It was in 2020. And Barcelona.
And we're about to be in 2024, people.
Yeah. And Barcelona, I mean, Artur was still on that team. You remember that guy who then left for Juventus and then Liverpool and then Juventus again and now in Fiorentina? Yeah, he was on the Barcelona team then. So Barcelona, they dominate Valencia. This is another one of those teams where I'm just like, guys, this is me saying this. Barcelona is going to win this game. It's going to suck. Their odds aren't even good either. And Barcelona's on a 3-game losing streak.
They are. I mean, listen, I kind of like both teams to score because Barcelona can't keep anybody out of the back of the net right now, and minus 120 is a really nice price. And listen, I would love to tell you that I don't respect Barcelona and you should back Valencia here. But
that Barcelona line, hold on, that Barcelona line dropped to minus 160. Oh,
it's minus 150 on some places. Like the fact that you can pay minus 150 for a Barca money line against Valencia, whose ass and Barcelona always fucking beats the brakes off of, you gotta find a dance partner. You know what that goes good with? Newcastle, Fulham, both teams to score.
I think my favorite part about this is that even if I get this bet wrong, I'm going to be happy that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Anytime we tell you to bet Barcelona and that bet loses, we're like, oh no, did Barcelona drop points? Wow, what a shit. I really wish I had that $20 back and Barcelona had points.
All right, anyway, moving on. Banger in Spain, we got Real Sociedad versus Real Betis. A beautiful kit game. And if I don't see blue and white stripes versus green, I'll be fucking pissed off. That being said, Betis, I love you. You're not good away. I'm taking Real Sociedad money line. Very bettable number. Kubo to score, assist, Isco shot on target. We're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely good. Listen, I think Betis finds a goal here. I love both teams to score is minus 105, people. Like, have you watched a Betis game where they've been clean sheeted? Because I haven't. Isco shot on targets plus 148.
Mm-hmm.
You guys heard me say that, right? Isco shot on target. The bet we tell you take every week. The bet that I even told you lay minus 135 on. I know they were at home. He is plus 148 to hit the fuck off rectangle. And he's done it like, I don't know, almost 20 fucking times already. So I don't know how you're not taking Isco shot on target. If you haven't been taking Isco shot on target, you haven't been watching the show. Sociedad team total over 1.5 minus 110. Fucking love that number. Sociedad scores 2 goals pretty much all the fucking time. And they didn't in Champions League, but I gotta tell you, they went out Inter. They walked into the San Siro and put on an absolute masterclass of, we're going to hold the ball, never shoot, and grind this game out 0-0 and take the top of the fucking group. Sociedad 66-1 to win UCL, just so people know. I don't think they're going to do it, but I definitely think depending on their draw, they get at least another round, and unless they run into a fucking Madrid, a City, and that's about it of teams I respect more than Sociedad.
50-50 on cards for this one. I don't know. It's not screaming cards to me right now, but we'll see who the ref is. Moving on, next one, last Spanish game.
If Fekir plays cards for sure, he'll get a ref.
I'll take a Fekir card if he plays.
Yeah.
Real Madrid versus Villarreal. The Real Madrid line is fucking trash.
It is 380 or some shit.
Real Madrid money line in both teams to score, however, is plus 115. That's where I'm running with it. If Kepa's in net, I do not respect Kepa. I am a Lunin guy. You can call me a biased Ukrainian. I am. I don't care. Kepa, the amount of respect that we give to Kepa is fucking crazy to me on a guy that, like, I still remember when his manager subbed him off and he said no to his manager. And that's just a gigantic no-no for me, and I still hate Kepa for it. And he looks small and weak in net. But, hey, that's just one man's opinion. If you really want to get I don't even want to say if you really want to get weird, because realistically, you're just going to end up taking Rodrigo or Bellingham to score. And Real Madrid's going to win the game. And that's about it. Jared Moreno might do something. That's my hot take. Baina, and if Eddie starts, card. If Baina starts, card. There.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this fucking game. The prices are ass. So I'm just gonna wait until lineups come out, and I'm gonna find a couple of player props I like that are close to plus 100, and I'm gonna play those, and I'm just gonna enjoy watching Madrid beat the piss out of Villarreal, because I have very little respect for Villarreal, and they couldn't score against Sociedad, and they couldn't score against fucking Maccabi Haifa midweek. This Villarreal side is absolute trash. They're lucky that Sevilla's playing worse than them. Otherwise, they'd be the biggest story in Spain about how they sold everybody and now they're going to get relegated.
Yeah, Villarreal, wow. I'm not going to look forward to seeing fucking yellow in my stadium again, but, you know, once I see Baina walking off the bus, I'm just going to hate bet a bunch of shit against him. All right, moving on. We got one game over in Italy I want to talk about. It is Lazio versus Inter. Now, you look at this and you're just like, Lazio, whatever. Inter minus 145, love that number. This screams Lazio game to me. This will be a game that Lazio somehow squeaks out at least a point, and then they're going to lose the next week to fucking Monza or whoever the fuck they play. Like, they will lose to this shit team after this game, but this game they'll somehow – they won't even put in a good performance either. It'll just work out for them. But on the flip side,
penalty kick late. That's how they'll win the game.
Yes, I did just skate around saying Lazio Immobile penalty. But Inter's just been grinding out all the results. There hasn't really been like a drop off for Inter. So this is a tough one for me. I don't think I can pick a side, but I would not be surprised at all if Lazio somehow get a result here and then lose the next 3 games. At all.
I kind of agree with you. However, I'm just going to play Inter on the money line at minus 130.
Yeah, you can't even get mad when you take Inter at minus 140, minus 145, and you're just like, ah. And if they lose, that's even better for me because I have my Juve future, and they're 2 points off the top. And
right, because we all want Inter not to win the Scudetto. Everybody I know has – yeah, everybody I know has a ticket that's not Inter to win the Scudetto.
Yeah, that's how you know Inter's probably going to win the Scudetto, but fuck them.
That's true.
All right, I got 2 games in Germany for you now. There was one other Italian game, but then I was like, no.
Which one? Juve?
I was going to do Bologna versus
Roma. Yeah. So here, I'll tell you everything you need to know about that. Xerxes red hot needs 3-1 for a goal coming off a brace.
I also just keep taking his shots on target and 2 shots, and it keeps hitting 2. So.
And it's Bologna at home. Bologna at home's a fucking wagon.
I'm going to end up taking Roma draw no bet, though. I already know.
Both teams to score is plus 110.
Ooh, okay. Lukaku's out there.
I'm just gonna take both teams. Yeah, I'm just gonna take both teams to score. I don't care who wins the game, but like you give me plus 110 on that.
All right. So this is probably the best Leverkusen number we'll get with Leverkusen at home versus Frankfurt. I think Vegas is like, whoa, this Frankfurt team just beat Bayern's ass. And I'm like, hey, thanks. Leverkusen's still like minus 210.
Yeah.
But I do think if you just go Leverkusen money line, throw in over 1.5, throw in a prop or 2, I think this is a way more bettable Leverkusen line than it should be because I do not think this Frankfurt team is very good. They have a midweek football game as well as Leverkusen, but, you know, Leverkusen hosting Frankfurt, their main source of power is their home stadium. I don't really respect Frankfurt away or Frankfurt in general. So I'm running with Leverkusen, and I'm going to end up taking the same props that we always take. Grimaldo shot on target, Frimpong shot on target, Frimpong to score assists, Florian Wirtz to score assist, Boniface 2 shots on target. Like the same guys, rinse, repeat. They are still cooking, and nothing's changed here.
Yeah, till the numbers get to a price that you're like, I'm not paying juice on that. Then yeah, just keep doing what's working. If it keeps cashing you tickets, it's probably going to keep cashing you tickets. Frankfurt or Leverkusen's not going to change up how they play. They're fucking crushing it right now. 22 games in a row undefeated. I do like Leverkusen at home here. I think the number's kind of ass. But it's probably the best at home Leverkusen number we're going to see in a minute. Look, they probably win this game. The value is going to be in the props because we love wingbacks that get forward and score.
So does Shabby.
Yeah, which will be sick.
Yeah,
when he comes to Madrid,
yeah,
eventually.
He's gonna have Alphonso Davies and whoever else he wants to roll,
and hopefully bring Frimpong with him,
or just keep Carvajal off the gluten. I'm cool with that too. Next German game we got for you guys. It is a battle at the top. We got Bayern versus Stuttgart. Another game where like the names and the table look really good and the numbers are fucking trash. I will end up taking Gerassi for a goal. I think he's just I'm waiting for it to stop, and it still has not stopped, so I'll still keep running that in the ground. Harry Kane's a number that you have to you got to dance around with that one.
His assist has been red hot.
Yeah, so same props. Gerassi, Harry Kane, 2 leading goal scorers in the league. Going to be kind of hard to bet against them. If you're feeling really ballsy and you want to get that premium capper parlay, Harry Kane goal and Gerassi goal at the same time.
And over 2.5.
Holy shit.
That's Whoa. Maybe plus 400.
You guys, everybody, my Venmo is Shopa AJ. Okay, so just send it right over.
Yeah, Byron's going to skull fuck Stuttgart. They are pissed that they got their ass beat by Frankfurt. They're at home. They just, they put in a respectable fuck you, man. You're not allowed in Europe. We don't care to beat the brakes off you. Save a little energy for Germany. They're going to absolutely fucking bury this team under the Allianz.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad for Stuttgart too because like their only weakness really has been away, and it's not even that bad.
Right,
4-2, only allowed 9 goals in 6 matches. I'm not that mad about that. If I'm
but you haven't played Byron.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing is that they have not played Bayern Munich yet. So we'll see what happens with that one. Moving on, I got a French game. All I really want to say about this one is this game for like the last fucking 5 years has had at least 4 goals in it. Lille has even beat PSG's ass a couple times.
They beat them for the title 2 years ago. They won French League 2 years ago.
PSG didn't forget that. I know Mbappe got that little chip on his shoulder. He's going to be a little bit mad about this one.
And he didn't score again in UCL.
I didn't take him that time. It was a minus number, so I said, fuck that. I love goals in this one. I like both teams scoring over 2.5. It's at a pretty bettable number, and then I'm going to throw a goal scorer on it. Jonathan David has been unusually quiet this year.
They have nobody.
I'll probably end up taking
nobody supporting him either.
I'll probably end up taking him. This seems like a Jonathan David game. Just like when Monaco plays PSG, I'm going to end up taking Balian. So
yep.
This one, those goals.
Yeah, that's Legs premium capper parlay. PSG money line, Mbappe goal, and Jonathan David goal. That's going to be a really good number too. That'll be like plus 700. So Venmo him when you win.
Yeah, yes.
But yeah, PSG's minus 110 on the money line. I know they're not as good away from the Parc des Princes. I know that they just struggled with Dortmund. Lille is kind of bullshit this year. And by kind of bullshit, I mean they're not good. So PSG, if you're any good at all, you should bury this fucking club.
I would actually love to see PSG just get blown out like 4-1.
I would too. I would fucking love it. I hate PSG. But
all right, I got a couple random games that I want to make sure we touch on, or else I wouldn't consider myself an international expert. So first one, we have AZ Alkmaar going against my boys PSV. This is a battle at the top of the table. If you're not too familiar with the Eredivisie over in the Netherlands, the Dutch league, we got PSV sitting on top at 15-0, 10 points clear. 10 points clear. Feyenoord right below them at 11-2-2, and then right in third, 10-3-2, AZ Alkmaar. So second and third place have only lost 2 fucking games. Like, this league is still an unbelievably competitive league. AZ Alkmaar at home is a wagon. They have 1 loss at home. They've only given up 5 goals in 8 matches, but they haven't played PSV. So I'm looking forward to this game. It's one of the best numbers you can get on PSV. They are finally playing a top side in the Dutch league, which whenever anyone comes to their crib, they're fucking nasty. Mind you, they're undefeated all around, but at home, they're a fucking wagon. So they haven't been getting good numbers. AZ Alkmaar, finally, they're going to another good home side. We're going to get some good numbers. If Ricardo Pepe starts or even gets subbed in, look at his props immediately. This dude is fucking red hot. He shot, I think, like 5 shots last game in the Champions League when he finally got his start. Luke de Jong still cooking as well. So either striker that starts, I'm here for both of them. Bakayoko has cooled off a little bit. Dest is in fucking fantastic form. He plays right back. He gets forward a lot. He's really good on the dribble. He helps create a lot of chances. He's down to take a shot every now and then, so I don't hate a Dest shot attempt or a Dest assist if you wanted to sprinkle. This is going to be an awesome game if you like to wake up early and watch Dutch games.
Facts. And if you see Ricardo Pepe in the lineup, take him for anything he wants because we fuck with El Trey over here. Super heavy. It's Ricardo Pepe all fucking day. He does very well in Champions League in his start. So I mean, Luke de Jong's gonna start, but when Pepe comes on, he's always live for a goal. Well, especially when he comes on as a sub, dude loves scoring a late one. And he's an actual like true 9, which is why Greg Berhalter leaves him at home all the time. Because like you get him the ball and then he finishes. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He doesn't need a lot of the ball because he's the farthest motherfucker up the pitch and just put it at his feet and then he's gonna put it on frame. So
it's hard to go by the stats here because Alkmaar is another one of the very strong sides in the Dutch league. But let me just give you a quick stat. So PSV away, they have played 7 matches. They have won 7 games. They have scored 26 goals. They have allowed 2.
Yep.
Just keep it in mind. Again, not telling you what to do. This is a good side, but, PSV is fucking wagon. 10 points clear. Then in Portugal, I don't really have much to say about these guys, but I wanted to bring up that Braga's playing Benfica and Sporting's playing Porto. So the top 4 teams are all playing each other. So keep an eye over in Portugal. If I had to pick, I'm going Benfica over Braga, and I'm taking Sporting over Porto. Porto just played midweek. Sporting's been chilling. I guess, is Sporting in Europa League?
Yes, and they've been playing well. Polania is...
Yeah, they are. They're cooking.
Yeah, I'm a big Polania guy over on Sporting. His props will have some nice value. It's away, so you'll probably get good value on Taremi, who just scored today. So, there's that. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be 2 really good games here in Portugal. I don't know. Add us on Twitter. We'll fucking tell you a list of names.
In my head, I always say Goncalo Guedes. I know his name is not Goncalo. It's Goncalves. Pedro Goncalves. All the fucking Portuguese names. I swear to God, they just take like 4 names and throw it in a hat and just fucking shuffle what they're going to name their kid. And it's either Yao fucking Neves, Pedro, or Ramos Goncalo. Like it's the same 5 names. I swear to God, and you just confuse the shit out of me. So Sporting, I like Goncalves. And then when we look at Benfica, you got to look at Di Maria. I don't know if that was evident from the Olympico or the assist or the fact
that he took 8 shots, guys. He took 8 fucking shots, and I think he put 5 of them on frame.
So, and then for Braga, I love Bonza. Big Bonza guy's got 13 goals so far. So he's also playing Benfica. So we're going Benfica. I think this is where Benfica jumps on the table. Sporting, if they can keep it rolling, they're going to keep that first place spot. But again, just wanted to, for all my Portuguese listeners out there, just wanted to touch on that. Look, I know the Portuguese league. There you go. This is going to have some serious UCL implications as well. That was the word I was looking for, implications. All right, and those are all the games I have for you. Let's get to this fucking golden booty wheel. Now, I told Dave that since he won last week, he hit on Lukaku. He was like, yeah, if you can tell me in live time. Now, there's a burrito upstairs waiting for me. And I don't. If he has his phone right now, let me just say, yo. I'm gonna say, what are you doing? Everybody's got to answer when somebody says WYD to them, right? So I'm gonna spin first. Then Oaks is gonna spin, and if Dave answers me quick enough, we'll have Dave pick again. Because technically, right now, guests are 100%. So you got to ride that out. The guest has never been wrong. I missed on Ollie Watkins, and Oaks missed on Rodrigo. Wait, did he? Yeah, Rodrigo had an assist.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, no, that was Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League. Who scored for us?
It was
Bellingham scored because he blew a kiss to the kid. Yeah, I remember that now.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
I don't know how this happens where I get League One all the time. I'm about to take it off the fucking wheel. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. I wonder if I can get Mbappe.
Give me 1 second.
I wonder if I can get Mbappe.
I'll let you know here.
We're gonna have to look at this PSG Lille game now. Sons of bitches.
I'm pulling it up.
I'm gonna take Balogun because they're playing fucking Lyon.
Yeah, there's actually 3 really nice games in France.
Is the other one Lens?
No, it's Nice away is minus 105 against the newly promoted side.
Well, what the fuck are you gonna do, man? Let's see.
Mbappe is minus 120. So
yeah, I see minus 120. So I'm gonna go Balogun. All right, Dave answered me and he said, "What league am I?" So he's fucking ready.
Nice, love it, Dave. We'll find out shortly. Are we doing Dave or am I going?
Nah, you can go. I'm gonna spin it for you real quick.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Nice. I didn't know what you got until right now. I feel better now.
0-0, John. Spin it for Dave and give me a second because I don't write down 0-0 games on my sheet.
What do you mean you don't write down?
What the fuck would I why would we ever talk about a game that we both think is going to end 0-0?
Yo, dude, what the fuck, man? You weren't prepared. You should have one in your back pocket. I know exactly which one I would pick. Hold on, let me look through the games.
Yeah,
it's Bournemouth Luton, bro, obviously.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Eat a whole bag of them. All right. Where's Dave at, man? Dave, I sent you the link. You joined the fucking... Oh, okay. You joined the call. I'll stop talking shit on Dave. Dave, Oaks just got pick a 0-0. We're about to spin yours right now while he looks through the games. Ready?
What's going on?
What's good, Dave? Yo, congrats on the Lukaku goal, bro.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey,
guess our 100%.
Yeah, go ahead. So, I got to pick a 0-0.
No, that's me. We're about to spin for you.
Gotcha. All right, gotcha.
Right now. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, keep going.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3,
what is that? All right, what is that?
All right, Dave got YL's pick. This is a fun one because I get to pick which game you're picking.
Oh, God. All right.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give you Man U Liverpool.
So I got to pick a goal scorer.
Goal scorer for Man U Liverpool. What do you got for me?
Well, that hurts. I'm going to go with my head instead of my heart, which my heart doesn't tell me anything, but my head says Salah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, no way, right?
Yo, Stink. That's not my name.
And I'll say that he's going to score at least one penalty. Man U will foul somebody in that box, and Salah will step up and score a penalty, and he might score one off of a break. But yeah, as far as that is that plus 100.
You think Salah is gonna cherry pick?
No, he doesn't need a cherry pick. Liverpool's always got that false nine or that nine that's always, Darwin or whoever's up there, Gakpo, that'll lay it off. And you know how Liverpool plays. They'll sit back, defend. Man, you won't cut through whatsoever. And Salah will be that one person up top that'll just slice right through that defense.
You'll
All
be
right, so
happy
head me
about
down
this.
for-
You'll be happy about this, Dave. Leg and I are both leaning taking Man U on the spread here.
Y'all are very brave. What's the spread, to be honest with you? Like
1.5.
What is it at 1.5?
It's like
Minus
minus
120?
120-ish.
Yeah, I mean, hell,
No Allison.
it's at Old Trafford, correct?
No, it's
No, it's
at
at
Anfield.
Oh, it's at Anfield. Oh boys. If it was at
I'm
Old
down.
Trafford, yeah, we could maybe squeak by with
Hold
getting
on.
away.
What was the score the last time they played you at Old Trafford?
I don't even. What was it? Was it 4,
7.
7? I was almost there, but
Halfway.
I try to black those things out. But
Don't blame me.
but yeah, that's brave of y'all to take plus 1.5, especially away at Anfield, because Anfield fans are not going to give Liverpool any room to sit off at Man U. If they're up 2-0, 3-0, they're going to keep letting them, push them on for that 5-6-0. So,
Yep.
yeah, I'm still getting over yesterday, so I still need to look at, and I'm getting ready for tomorrow for the Europa and what I can find with Europa League conference. But yeah, I've still got to look forward to. I'm not looking forward to the weekend, but still got to look at those games. But yeah, plus 1.5 at minus 120, still a little bit of a.
It's a risk. It's a risk.
It's a risk. If that was at plus money, maybe I'd understand. But at minus 120, I can't get there.
Yo, Man U's
even
winning
being me
this
a big
4-0.
Man U fan.
Don't even worry
Yeah,
about
I'm thinking 3-0, 4-0. Hey, and as a Man U fan, maybe I can hope for a 3-2, 2-1 kind of situation. But guys, yeah, give me Salah, and I gotta head back out.
All right,
All right,
thanks
cool. I
for dropping in,
I
Dave.
put you down extra credit if it's a penalty too. I put a little asterisk.
Yes, please do.
Got you. All right,
All
thanks,
right.
Dave.
Thank
Just
you,
so you know,
guys.
this could ruin your 100% record, though. Just
All right, hey, let's keep going. Salah's my man. Let's keep going.
You're the best,
Sal's his
Dave.
man, bro. Sal's his man. Thanks, Dave. Make sure you guys go follow Dave at Thy Pitch Wizard. Always giving out good content, good picks, all that jazz.
My
oh,
0-0,
pick your 0-0.
John. My 0-0, John, is gonna be Celta Granada.
Oh, okay. That's solid, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Both of those teams suck out loud.
I'm not watching that game now, too. I'm gonna just check later. Oh wow,
right,
this is right.
it's gonna be 0-0.
All right, let's get to these picks, and then we'll get the fuck out of here, guys. So, my 15, I got Bilbao, draw no bet versus Atletico Madrid. That's just a safer pick, minus 135. We'll take it. Sociedad Betis 2-foot-talk specials at plus 145. I know Oaks was telling you guys that the both teams to score. I'm fucking riding it all the way out. I saw the plus 145, got really excited. Madrid money line, both teams to score versus Villarreal is plus 115. Girona -1 versus Alaves. Alaves away is fucking trash. Not only do they not have any wins, they don't score any fucking goals. Girona -1. I'm actually going to take -1.5 to be completely honest with you guys. At plus
This
150.
guy's spitting.
Girona -1 is -110. Tottenham money line at Forest. I don't respect Forest. You can do whatever you want. Hopefully, Matty Clean Sheets is in that. -135. Tottenham money line. Man City Palace. Both teams to score is plus 120. Someone on Palace will get me a goal. I watched City be so fucking leaky. I will get a goal from Palace. I'm actually more worried that Haaland's foot hurts and he's not going to score that game. Newcastle Fulham 2-foot-talk specials at like even money right now. I just really like that number, and Fulham's just been putting up goals, so I just need Newcastle give me one. Everton money line at Burnley. Sean Dyche revenge game at the Turf Moor plus 115. Aston Villa money line at Brentford plus 115. Man U plus 1.5 at Liverpool -105. Ooh, wonder where I got that number. Probably DraftKings. Union Berlin draw no bet at Bochum -110. I don't really respect Union Berlin or trust them that much, but Bochum sucks. And Union Berlin riding a little bit of form here. They scored 2 on Real Madrid. You got to clap your hands for that one, guys. Congrats. Juve money line at Genoa minus 130. I don't know why they keep disrespecting Juve like this when they've just been kind of scraping out dubs against much harder teams. Genoa, you suck. They do have that one guy. What is it? Retegui, the striker.
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned about him. Roma draw no bet at Bologna is plus 120. I just really like that number, and I think that they can get at least a draw versus Bologna. Monaco money line versus Lyon. They're at home versus Lyon. It's minus 60. I'll eat all of that juice when Lyon's away. I love Lyon. That's my squad over in France. They fucking suck. They're in a relegation battle. Monaco is fighting for the title. And then PSG, Lille, over 2.5 goals is minus 155. I just thought that was an absurdly low number for a game that usually has 4 goals in it. And my parlay is Monaco money line, Everton money line, and PSV money line. And they're just my 3 favorite money lines.
Nice. I'm going to make this real quick. Tottenham money line. We don't respect Nottingham. I don't give a fuck where they play. Everton money line. They're hot. Like Blake said, Sean Dice revenge game. Brentford versus Villa. 2-foot-talk special. Very good number. Minus 120. That's not even shopped. So
hey, can someone clip this when Brentford's on Oaks' fuck yous next week because they didn't score a fucking goal?
We'll see. It is Villa away. They do concede a lot. West Ham versus Wolves. Under 2.5. Minus 110. I think Wolves probably win that game. Hwang just got a contract extension. If you think I'm going to stop taking his to score assist, 2028 now for Hwang. So, yeah, he just got a bag. You know I'm going to take him. Rayo double chances, minus 125 versus Osasuna, and we don't respect Osasuna. Sevilla, Getafe, both teams to score is plus 105. When's the last time Sevilla kept a clean sheet? Last year. Let's go. Shot on target, plus 148. Are you fucking serious? That number's so broken. Girona, minus 1. I told you Leg was spitting. Take the minus 1 at minus 112. It's better than Girona to win and over 1.5. They bury Alaves at least 2-0. Juve, minus 120. Way too good of a number. Lecce versus Frosinone is both teams to score, minus 120. Very nice number. 2 Italian clubs that can score goals and don't defend well.
I was debating on Frosinone draw no bet, but I was like,
yeah,
I'm not putting on my board betting against a fucking beverage again and getting fucked over. I won't do
it. Bologna versus Roma, both teams to score plus 110. We kind of covered that earlier. Inter money line minus 130, just way too good of a number. Dortmund money line minus 110. Yes, Dortmund struggle on the road. Yes, they're bipolar in the Bundesliga. Yeah, it'll probably fuck me, but they're playing Augsburg, and we don't respect Augsburg. Nice away at who the fuck knows how to say that name? Minus 105. And PSG on the money line, minus 110. My parlay, I already covered 2 legs of it. Newcastle, both teams to score. Barca on the money line, minus 150. And then throw Monaco on the money line in there as well.
All right. All right, guys, that's all we got for you guys. Clips. I appreciate you as always, Stink, my guy. All right, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at 2FootTalk. It is Wednesday. We don't have any lineups, and we just gave you a whole bunch of names. Imagine when we actually know who's playing. Follow us on Twitter at 2FootTalk. All of our shows, all of our live streams, new gear, picks, all go through 2FootTalk. Oaks is going to be doing a Bet US show tomorrow on La Liga specifically to talk a little bit more in depth about La Liga. That'll also be shared through 2FootTalk. So make sure you just go right there and you'll get all the information. If you want to chat a little bit, you want to get our picks directly right to your fucking hand, right to your face, whatever, at a young leg, at BurrOaks 77 on Twitter. Links are right down below if you just scroll down in the description. Make sure you get you some 2FootTalk drip. It's the Christmas season, everybody. Go get you something that when it's cold out, get you something for something else. And if you're a Real Madrid fan, it's champagne football. We pop bottles when we play because we always stay winning. All right? TFTdrip.com.
Facts. It's also Christmas. Get yourself or anybody you like who is a footy fan a subscription to BurrOaks Discord. Read some blogs. Check out the data. Blah, blah, blah.
I didn't see any of the bong rips. So hold on. Is this packed? Oh, it's not packed. God damn it, guys. I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
I don't have the bong, but I'll light this joint.
What an awful day. Sorry, Stink. Stink. I'll send you a video in your Discord. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Fuck what you heard.
It's what you hear it.
We're 2 foot